Good afternoon, tribe. My name is Darius Lester, your financial philosopher, and this is Mammoth Money Mindset. And this will be me reviewing another testimonial where somebody's reviewing me. All right, let's get into it.
Hi, everybody. I am Crystal McGee, and I want to take a few moments to discuss my experience working with Lester over at Mammoth Money Mindset. For the last year and a half, I've been working with Lester, learning about new streams of income, new methods of generating income.
I originally met her in the military. That's why she calls me Lester, but you may have known me as Darius. Lester is just my last name. Relax.
To achieve my personal goals, mainly to be able to retire early. Thanks to Lester and his knowledge, I have been able to lock down 3 new streams of income. The first one being renting out the extra rooms in my home. I was very hesitant to do this because of my own personal safety concerns, but also my lack of knowledge about midterm renting. So, with Lester's guidance, I have been able to lock in several renters over the last year and some change. And because of that, been able to make several mortgage payments thanks to their rental fees. Secondly, Lester.
Yep. And honestly, it's cool. I really appreciate that Crystal was open to my suggestions because these were things that I've just done myself and they made me some extra dollars. I have a house that I've lived in by myself for a couple years, and I was like, well, I don't even go on half of the side of my house. Like, there's a whole couple of rooms that never get touched ever. So I was like, well, let me just throw these rooms up online. There's a website called Furnish Finder that works pretty well. Most of them are travel nurses or contractors or construction people, but there's also a few random people on there as well. And they will actually pay you just to live in one room in your house. And, I mean, you can get paid like I was getting paid like $850 a month for this guy just to live in a room. So I let him have that room. He had the bathroom on the other side of the house. I'd really only see him, if we met up in the kitchen. That's about it. Made sense because I don't use that stuff and now I can get paid for it. So she ended up doing that with her house. She actually rented out a couple rooms in her house because she has a really big house. And yeah, same method, but she's just making extra money. So she's just using that to pay off her mortgage because why not?
Started discussing real estate with me, and this was not something that I was super interested in. It seems very busy to me, very difficult, and I was not interested in doing that. But he did open a new door for me, which was hard money lending, which has allowed me to get a pretty hefty return on my investment. Lastly, my most recent.
Yep. So basically, if you don't want to get directly into real estate, you don't want to deal with all the tenants renting out places. You don't want to deal with the fixing of toilets. People say that a lot. So, boy, or any renovations that have to do with housing and the markets up and down and all that good stuff. If you have a decent amount of capital or money, you can be a lender. You can go lend to people that want to do all the active stuff with real estate, and then they will give you a return on your money. The return is normally, it should be way higher than any of your savings or any of your stocks. So it's another place where you can put your money at, momentarily so that it comes back with more interest than it would have. Look into it.
Business venture has been into the Toro world. I did take Lester's course on it and was able to secure a vehicle. And with Lester's guidance, I mean, the course was so amazing because not only does he just offer like basic knowledge, he continues to stay with you and help you as you buy a vehicle. I didn't even know that you could buy a car with a credit card, but he taught me that. And also how to get the car on the platform, what items I may need to buy in order to keep my vehicle safe. Just continued support from him has allowed me to be very successful with my Toro vehicle as I.
So, something I have a bad habit of doing. I do charge for my services. I try to. And I'll say, like, yep, this is the payment for this one time thing or for this program or this thing. more than not, anybody that ever buys anything from me, I end up helping you for the rest of, I don't know. I don't know if it'll be the rest of your life, but for a long time, just because I charge because I'm trying to make it into a business, so a business has to make money, right? But I truly have just I enjoy helping people. I love seeing people succeed. So even outside of your initial investment on whatever service you're paying for, obviously I'll provide that. But I will definitely follow up with every single person who has ever worked with me and track your progress and try to give tips and hints or whatever I can do to help make sure you actually reach that point that you were trying to reach when you first signed up with me.
To purchase a second one. The great thing about working with Lester is that you get someone who is very patient, who is very knowledgeable. Lester has made it his business, literally, to learn about all these different ways of generating income, and he doesn't just talk about it or read about it, he actually lives it. And so you can be confident that he will give you all of his experience and knowledge, but also his passion and his can-do attitude should allow for you to be able to feel that for yourself and use his life as an example, because he has been able to generate multiple streams of income for himself, but also is very eager to pass it on to other people. So
I do. I love passing stuff on to other people. Honestly, I do. I'll watch business and finance stuff every single day. Like like I actually do every single day. I consume at minimum an hour, on good days, maybe a good 5 or 6 hours of business, finance, some communication, psychology, sociology, but all that stuff helps with the business. I'll consume that content, whether in book form, podcasts, interviews, how to's, stuff like that. I just love doing it. But what I love even more is learning it so that I can then go tell other people about it, because like I said, I like seeing other people succeed. That is a passion of mine.
I thank you, Lester, for all that you've done for me, and I am genuinely proud of you for all that you've done for others.
Well, thank you. Thank you for making this recording, Crystal, and thank you for supporting me in my business. You've helped a lot, not just me, but me and my family. So I really appreciate you making this. I actually ended up getting another client because you made this, and I showed them this, and they're like, "Oh, dang, she got to get all this extra money, and she's getting to retire early. I want to do that. How do I work with you?" So thank you. You're great. I love the stuff you're doing, and I can't wait to see you do more. And anybody else, thank you for watching this. Again, my name is Darius Lester, your financial philosopher, and this is Mammoth Money Mindset. Thanks for watching.